We were approached by UTS with a problem: designing network technologies in domestic spaces to support active aging. To take on this challenge, we undertook academic research and conducted numerous interviews with elderly people where a clear issue became apparent. They have increasing amounts of free time, but loneliness can become a serious issue. Although many elderly people will have existing relationships or be part of communal homes, meeting new people their own age becomes exceedingly difficult and a significant barrier to active aging. Active aging means to improve the physical, mental, and social health of individuals as they age, and can be completely stunted and crippled by loneliness. Although there are currently numerous social media applications, we created Frienda, an app tailored to the needs and restrictions of the elderly, to help them meet new people and make new friends. This includes a focus on ease of use, simplicity, and readability. It will help the elderly catch up to the digital revolution so that they can use technology to make the most out of life and seemingly slow down the aging process. To see this in action, let's look at this example. This is Jane. She's 70 years old and just retired from her job as an accountant last year. She decided to move out from her apartment in the city as she no longer needed to be near her old work, to a smaller house closer to her family in the suburbs. However, during the week, her sons and daughter are at work and her grandchildren at school. This is also a new community and she doesn't really know anybody. Although she's making acquaintances during her daily routine, such as people on her morning walk or her neighbors, she is struggling to make new friends. This has made her feel quite lonely. She isn't exercising or leaving the house as much, and she's lost that vibrancy and energy that she once had, and her family has started to realize it. Luckily, her daughter has just heard of a new app that's gaining popularity, tailored for Jane's exact situation. It's called Frienda, and Natalie lets Jane know about the app. That evening, Jane goes home, downloads the app, and signs up. She has to go through some common account creation questions, where she enters her name, email, phone number, and password. Then she has to put in some personal details, including her address, gender, 3 of her interests and hobbies, and then she must either take a picture of herself or upload an image as her profile picture. After that, her account has successfully been set up and she can then sign in. When she signs in, she is brought to her matches page. This page contains a list of other people that were matched with Jane based on her address and interests. She can then scroll through this list of matches, where each profile shows their name, distance, and profile picture. Jane can then choose which people she'd like to get to know more by clicking the Add Friend button. That's all she needs to do. If the other person also sent her a friend request, she will receive a notification and they will appear in her Friends page. The Friends page can be accessed by pressing the blue button in the lower right corner. She doesn't have any yet, but we'll check up on her again later. Jane has now been using the app for a few weeks, and her Friends page contains a list of new people that she's met, arranged in alphabetical order. Each entry contains the friend's profile picture and name to easily identify them, as well as a phone icon. From this screen, she can call her friends by clicking anywhere on a contact entry and following the prompt. Once her friend picks up, she will be transferred to Frienda's active call screen. The active call screen includes the profile picture and the name of the person they are calling, elapsed call time, and an end call button. Users talk as much as they like without fear of being charged outrageous fees, as Frienda uses data rather than charging for traditional phone calls. Other options available include the ability to enable loudspeaker, as many elderly individuals have hearing difficulties. Additionally, Frienda would support the use of peripherals such as earphones and hearing aids to integrate into the normal workflow of the elderly. To end the call, Jane simply needs to press the red button located at the bottom of the screen, and control will return to the Friends menu. Jane can continue this process to connect with people and make a new network of friends in her new community. As Frienda simply acquires any mobile device and an internet connection, it utilizes the ubiquity of network technologies to allow users the freedom of using the app where they are most comfortable. This could include sitting at a desk or couch, or whilst being active with hobbies such as creating art, cooking, or knitting. People like Jane can make calls to her new friends just to talk or to make plans, allowing them to optimize their social participation and ward off loneliness. This would have a myriad of physical and mental benefits, where her new social connections greatly enhance her quality of life. The hardware utilized by Frienda already exists through the universal use of networked handheld devices. However, further software development would still be required including the storage infrastructure and call protocols. Additionally, the algorithm that processes matches would also need to be further developed and refined to find a balance between user interests and proximity. The security of users' information must also be further addressed, where the privacy of users is exposed due to their location being revealed publicly. Once completed, the app would need to be submitted to both the Google Store and Apple Store for approval. When successful, Friendo would be accessible worldwide through just a few taps on the screen.